Oh, welcome back to the Muddler's Workshop. I've got a set of castings here for a Evening Star 210 3.5 inch gauge that I'll be starting on very shortly. I've got here in front of me the wheel castings, 2 leading, 10 driving and 6 for the tender. There's a box full of brass cylinder, another brass cylinder, and all these together weigh a bloody ton. I'm not sure it's brass or gunmetal, but I think that's for underneath the firebox. Smokestack, chimney, frame spreader. There's quite a few different bits and pieces that have got to be cut out of these bits of gunmetal. Round hollow bar, brass or gunmetal, bronze. Another frame stretcher. A double frame stretcher. Another double one. These two are also stretchers for the frame. Can't remember what, I know it looks like a Lego block, but I think that's got to be cut into 6, or those 2, each one's got to be cut into 3, and I can't remember whether that's for the bearings for the tender wheels. I'm pretty sure the bearing blocks for the tender are on the outside. I think that's what they might be for. Don't know. Eccentric strap. Another eccentric strap. That's possibly for one of the eccentric straps. Steam dome to go on top of the boiler. Quite a few of these. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head now what these are all for, but I think that's a water pump housing. No, that might have been the water pump housing. They've got to be cut in half. I think that's called the crosshead. No. Goes on the wheels anyway. Part of the motion. There's heaps of these that I've got to go through the plans and work out again what they all are. Smoke ring, smoke door, which are all gunmetal, bronze, brass. Another piece of bronze or gunmetal hollow tube. It's like a T. T-piece. Bag. bags and bags of small pieces that I've bagged up. These are a different colour. These might be brass. These are the axle horns that's got to go onto the frames. The axle boxes. And axles run up and down in those. And of course, there's a heap of them. Buffer and buffer box. It's going to be machined up and go in there, so it's sprung loaded. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of each of those. 2 at the front, 2 at the back. Not 100% sure off the top of my head what that's for. More of these small ones, square ones, thick ones, pipe fitting, another square one. I'm not sure whether these are steps or whether there's something to do with the tender. I'm not sure. There's quite a few of them. And these are the springs. They're artificial springs. I think. Come on, focus. So that's the inside, that's the outside. I've got a feeling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, those springs are for the tender, and I've got a feeling those pieces are something to do with the tender as well, but I'm not sure whether they're steps to go on the side or whether there's something to do with the axles. I'll find out eventually. Now this is the bag full of all the complicated bits to machine. Yep. There's 2 of these. Now they're on an angle, they're not square in any way, shape or form, nothing from that there. This is on an angle this way, that is on an angle compared to the top of that. Just not sure where they go at the moment off the top of my head. But we've got heaps of parts, brackets for the motion works. These are all gunmetal. Some of these are going to take some complicated setups to machine them and get them all machined right. I did work out what that was, but it's that long ago since I went through the plans and worked it all out that I've forgotten. Plug all it back in here. It's quite a heavy box once everything's in it too. I know by the time the boiler's going to be built and everything's going to be completed, well, it's only going to be a 3.5 inch gauge loco, it's going to be heavy. Be no picking this up and putting it on the track by yourself. Now, apparently this is the piece de resistance, according to the guy that I bought the plans and the casting set off. Because he said he bought the bearings for the tender. I think they're small, they haven't even got a number on them, but the bit that hasn't been available now for a long time apparently is the end caps for the tender. British Rail, Timken, made in England. That's the caps that go on the end of each of the tender axles. These, it's got a little tit on the back. Apparently these have not been available for a long time. He said, whatever you do, don't lose these. We'll not get another one. Even if you was able to get a set of castings, you can't get those for some reason. But nine sheets or something, plans. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that very well, but that's the basic overall look of the train. You got your axle plates with all your stretchers, your main frame. One of the things I'm going to have to do is these are all in banana measurements, and I don't work in banana measurements. Alright, I can work out what a 1/16 and a quarter is, but anything other than that I haven't got a clue, because I'm metricated. I grew up in school learning metric. Did learn some imperial after I left school. I seem to work in imperial when I'm woodworking to the nearest inch, but if it's anything smaller than that I work in millimetres. Got one there, tender and whistle. Tender frame. Lots of bracketry. Wheels, axles, tender frame, the springs, brake links, some of the plumbing, tender frame stretcher there. So it's a gunmetal casting, that's one of the castings, that stretcher, two of them, okay. Another one tender, Cabin plumbing, that's the sheet I thought was missing. Brakes and lubricator. Valve gear. Oh, I can see some of those brackets. Expansion link bracket. Left hand bracket, right hand bracket. There's difference between them. Some of these brackets are different between left hand and right hand. Radius rods. Lifting link, return crank, expansion link. It's not going to be a quick build. Hope to have it finished before I die. I'm now disabled, so I'm basically retired. Cylinders. Cylinders and some more of the linkage and left hand side shown, so you basically do the same for the right. Slide valve and bucket. So you got a main bore and a steam chest bore. Oh, so some of them round things with the boss on the middle of them would be the cylinder ends. Different, of course. What's that one? Yeah, this is the one that I'm going to have to show the Mr. Boiler Man. This is the original plan for the boiler, which won't come up to code now. I'm going to have to show this to our club boiler inspector and get any changes. The overall length of the boiler without the smoke box is 18 and 13/16. It is a 4 3/4 inch boiler diameter. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 17 tubes in the boiler. Now they're showing it riveted. I know for a fact that this boiler will not pass code now because of the design of it. It's got girder stays, which I'm pretty sure they don't like now. Oh, it's got vertical tubes up through the firebox as well. 6 of them. Interesting. Motion axle pony truck fans on that one. So there you go, folks. There's just a look at something that'll be coming up before long. I've got almost got me little lathe set up ready to go. I'll be turning the wheels up to start with, and of course the number of wheels are going to be enormous, so 18 wheels all up, so that's going to take me a while. I definitely won't be filming all of those, so we'll film a couple and put it on the channel, and then I'll just do the rest off camera and leave the more filming for the more interesting parts of it. So I hope you've enjoyed that look at an upcoming project, and I'll catch you all next time.